The problem is that there's not a whole lot that are listed on US exchanges.
There's no real thematic theme you can lock onto.
At that point, then it's probably more near the end of the cycle, because now your retail is coming to participate on structured products that the Wall Street's raping them on.
Bring in more melee-minded candidates. I was screening the LATAM markets for US traded ADRs, but could only find PBR and EC as companies, which are really smashed down but still pay high dividends. Could you throw in a couple of names out of LATAM, which not only are cheap, but do pay high dividends at the same time? That makes the waiting until a roaring breakout a lot more comfortable. Thanks for letting us know a few names which match value and high yield at the same time. Regards from Malaysia. That's from Florian.
I think we mentioned Ecopetro before.
We've got it. We've got it in the portfolio and Petrobras as well.
The problem is that there's not a whole lot that are listed on US exchanges.
Yeah. Then it's
stuff on ADRs, but
it's also bitsy too, Chris. There's no real. It's like thematic theme you can lock onto. Look, yeah, okay. Look, Florian,
Argentina.
we are looking at Argentina. There we are.
That's it.
Yeah. So look, as and when these things pop up, we'll discuss them. But nothing really has popped up on our screen as like, maybe Cuppy sees it different than what we do, but nothing's really caught out.
I spoke to him. He's got the same problem we got, which is to say that there's not much that you can buy through there are the majors that are sitting as ADRs, and so.
Well, there's your answer.
Like, you can go and you can buy Brazil, you can buy this Brazil ETF, and you can buy Argentinian ETF, and by and large that's it. Now, Cuppy kind of tends not to buy those, but he'll just go and buy a bunch of different companies. But again, there's a very limited supply. At least for US investors. Because look, frankly, most people aren't going to go and fly down to Colombia to go and set up a brokerage account and then fund it and then start buying small caps in Colombia.
You'd have to have a high conviction.
Well, it's just not going to happen. Your retail market's not going to participate there. At some point, if Cuppy's right, and maybe he is, in 10 years' time, we're going to have a massive bunch of ETFs that Wall Street's going to plug together, and they'll have some varying ETFs for Colombia and one for Chile and one for fucking Venezuela, maybe, even if they manage to get rid of Maduro. But at that point, then it's probably more near the end of the cycle, because now your retail is coming to participate on structured products that the Wall Street's raping them on.
Yeah, well, it would be nice one day to think we could trade on the Buenos Aires exchange, or Sao Paulo exchange, via IB.